What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Salito once again. Let's go on and jump straight into it. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible for you guys. I got AMC. I'm gonna show you guys SHIB and GME. So right here on AMC, this is on the right hand side we have the ancient past, and on the left hand side we have the present time. So as you can see on the right hand side, you got your yellow arrow, goes down, comes up and hits the top of the descending wedge, drops back down, trades sideways, drops down again, goes to red, goes up right here, drops down, trades sideways, goes down to the red, right? Pops up, does a nice little peak, drops back down, creates a double bottom to the blue, and right here does the same thing as well. Only difference is that this one doesn't create two double bottoms. Now from the blue goes up to the green, peaks out, creates a nice little U into the orange, goes up to the green, creates a nice U into the orange. Orange creates another U into the purple. Orange creates another U into the purple. And then as you can see right here, we start creating that downside, going down towards the pink arrow, which is exactly what we have been doing so far since we've been, of course, tracking the play. So I know before that I had said in one of my last videos that we were supposed to come all the way down to possibly around $3.58 at the lowest, maybe $3.60. Well, it's still a possibility that can happen, and push come to shove, I know, what was it, Friday? I believe Friday or sometime this morning, I wasn't really paying too much of attention, but I did see a quick flash crash down from where we were at all the way down to about $3.83. So, take that with a grain of salt or whatever. There's a possibility that we might end up continue going to the downside while GME is going into earnings tomorrow. So, as stated, take with a grain of salt. Not a financial advisor. I don't want to be a fucking financial advisor, and don't look at me as one. All this shit that I'm showing you guys is for entertainment purposes only. So whatever you do is what you do when it comes to these plays. All right. Now, as I've said also before too, that once we end up getting that V in, once we start getting that bottom in, we'll create a V and we'll start that slow climb up. Now, there's a possibility that majority of this can end up being in one candle, and it can possibly be in three pip candles. So you can see like this amount right here, like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pip candles right here can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that could be another pip candle, and then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, could end up being just one candle itself. But who knows right now? Basically, so far, what I'm looking at is that the downside of things is almost about to come to an end, in my opinion. I would think, honestly, like off the head, I would honestly think that when earnings come, we might see that flash crash down again. If not, then that might be the start of where we are right here. The bottom might be in, and then we might start making that climb back up. So, like I said, just take it with a grain of salt. And the high that I'm thinking once this all starts is $8.50. Technically $8.47, but I'm gonna say $8.50. If we break above that and we reach the $10 area, then there's a possibility that we might be squeezing. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next one. All right, GME. So left side, that's your ancient past. Right side, that's your present time. So today we had a nice little run. GME did a nice little push to the upside today, and I did get some calls on it, some call options on it, and so far so good. I will say that. So starting from the beginning on when I first started actually, tracking it out to some form of extent. As you can see, I have the ascending green trend line going up. on both sides. Pink goes all the way up to the orange. Pink goes up to the orange. Orange creates a nice little U, goes into the purple. Orange right here, it kind of creates a U, but like I said, it's kind of drastic looking, so I'm gonna say a W, but at the same time, you know, it looks like a U, because all it did was just continue going straight up to the upside, and then it just created this nice little peak top, double top right here, and then it just went down into the purple. But anyways, purple downtrends all the way down to the white candle. Purple downtrends all the way down to the white candle. And then you see right here where we ended up actually starting to make that nice move to the upside, and then we come back down. Well, we kind of did the same thing right here, as you can see in the present. And I marked the green arrow right here, even though that's what it is right there, but I'm gonna mark it, I labeled this pip candle right here with the green arrow, only because of the fact that I feel that, you know, this is what we possibly may be, for one, and then two, you know, just based off where it's sitting at on the ancient past compared to how it is in the present. Now, I did also say that if anything happens during earnings, we could get that pushback, but we could have a sideways trading day tomorrow. And then once earnings comes into play, there's a possibility that we might continue squeezing. As I said in the video, one of my last videos before as well, but it could possibly turn out being a red day, like a very, very close, even day, but you know, a little linear towards the red. But this right here, it's looking like if this plays out as such, I would think that we're possibly going to go up to about $20 to $25. If we break that $20 mark, $20 to $25 mark, then we're about to squeeze. Probably get a nice little retest, and then after that, continue going to the upside, which I'm not showing on my screen right now. But make a long story short, GME looks very good. All right, now let's go over to SHIB. So SHIB is playing this shit out as I've been showing with the ancient algo pattern that I pulled up to the top. So blue arrow goes up for the squeeze. There goes your descending trend line, the red descending trend line, and then you start your bounce a little sideways trade, which I did call that we might possibly start trading sideways. Now I would think that we're possibly right here, but like I said, not financial advice. Take everything with a grain of salt on what comes out of my mouth, and you know, you make your own decisions on what you're gonna do. All right. But yeah, right here, I'm thinking that we're somewhere in this area. So there's a slight possibility that my tongue just got tied up, but there's a slight possibility that SHIB may just be getting ready to start its squeeze. So I will be looking out for that on my end. So, you know, but as I've said about this play as well too, we're gonna have to actually break 3,607 of a penny, which is basically where that wall sits at right here. And I feel that the very moment that we touch that wall again, we touch that barrier of resistance again, we're probably going to break through it, and then we're going to start making our way up to what I said before, 11,664 of a penny. So, yeah, other than that, SHIB's looking good, AMC's looking good, GameStop's looking good. Today we played some puts on the SPY. I jumped out a little early, but one of my guys up inside the Discord, he actually ended up making a nice little amount of profit at the end of the day. So yeah, looking real good. But nonetheless, if you guys want to join the Discord, hit me up. Like I always tell you in the other videos, just hit me up. Just let me know what you want to do. Put it down in the comments. I'll give you the link and get in there while it's still free. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow, and let's get back to this fucking money. Salito out.